Hey everyone, and welcome to the Arbor DJ Sports Channel with your boy Arbor DJ. We are in the building. I thank everyone who just recently subscribed to my channel. Enough about you guys. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. We want to talk about those Atlanta Falcons. They think they're going to do with these Washington Commanders. These Washington Commanders are high flying, ready to go, locked and loaded. I want all y'all opinions on this game. So far, I've been looking at the media, watching everything, and they talking highly about Michael Penix Jr., which I respect him, and he's going to be a great quarterback in this league for years to come. But right now, it's not about Michael Penix. It's about what my Washington Commanders is going to do to Michael Penix Jr. We're not holding nothing back. We're going to come after that rookie with everything. He hasn't been playing, and you think we're going to sit back and allow this guy to carve us up? You national media pundits ought to be crazy. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves, man. What type of respect do y'all have for Dan Quinn and Joe Witt Jr. Cooking up some stuff for this guy to confuse him? And we got Norton on the staff, also the linebacking core. We got my man Louisville, Bobby Wagner. You just going to disrespect those guys and think that this guy going to carve us up? I respect their weapons that they got. B. John Robinson, Drake London, Pitts, and all those guys. I respect those guys, but guess what? We got a plan for those guys. And I believe in my team. I believe in the Washington Commanders and what they can do. And us fans, we all believe in our team. And we don't shy away from nothing. We didn't shy away from the Eagles. People were still talking about the Eagles, the game we just had with the Eagles. Hey, check this out. The Eagles, they lost their quarterback. We did what we supposed to do. We took advantage of that. Any good team will do that. Now, a bad team wouldn't know how to capitalize on that, but we did. So, shout out to the Commanders for doing what they're supposed to do. And now, I tried to go live. I know some of you probably seen me try to go live, but, I had technical difficulties, so I had to end the video short real quick, and that's why I'm making a quick video now. I wanted to stay on for about a good hour with you guys and just wrap it up and see what you guys test the temperature out there and see what you guys thinking, and see if we are going to clinch this coming Sunday night. And I'm glad they flexed the game to Sunday night. At first, I was like, why would they do this? But now, looking at it, the way it's set up between the two rookie quarterbacks, it's the first ever Sunday night primetime game between two rookie quarterbacks positioning themselves for a playoff berth. This is a real intriguing matchup. It's going to be a great matchup for us to tune us up for the playoffs because Atlanta has a lot of weapons. Kirk Cousins was holding those guys back. The defense is pretty solid. It's not a top 10 defense, but it's solid and respectable. So you got to respect those guys' defense. We're going to be able to do what we do. You got a guy like Jaden Daniels. When he's ready to take over a game, he's proven it. This year, when he's healthy, he will take over a game. There's no doubt about that. The Saints, since he came back, he's been doing well. Since he came back from the bye. Even before the bye, that game before the bye when we was playing against the season. There's so many games to remember who we played against. I want to say the Tennessee Titans, and we beat the hell out of them. And then we came back off the bye and played New Orleans. New Orleans, that game shouldn't have been close. But like I said in the last video, that's neither here nor there. The Philadelphia Eagles game, it looked like it was going to get out of hand. But, early on in games, you can never judge, because that was still the first quarter when Hurts was playing. So you never know how that game would have played out. You just never know. People were saying, oh, it was going to be a blowout. You just never know what it was going to be. Because how will we know? Hurts got hurt, and who knows? He could have been throwing picks. He could have fumbled, fumble, return for a touchdown. He could have threw a pick six. Anything could have happened, man. You just never know. It was too early in the game for anyone to draw any type of conclusion and saying, oh, you Commanders was going to get blown out by 40. Had we not even turned those balls, turn the ball over like that, who knows how that game, the trajectory of that game, how that game would have went. So you really can't say too much, man. You know what I'm saying? Also, Uh, this game here is going to tell me a lot about uh, the character of this team. Talking about the Commanders here, it's going to tell me a lot because you only have 2 games left. This is a game you can clinch. We don't have time to be pussyfooting around, looking past this team, which I don't think they are. I'm just hypothetically speaking. I don't think you guys are going to look past the Atlanta Falcons, because it's a lot at stake. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta, you really can't judge them by their record because they got a lot of talent on offense. So they can, match up well with anybody in the league. They got a running game. They also got big wide receivers, small, fast, shifty wide receivers, big tight end. I mean, they loaded, man. You know what I'm saying? So you have to respect them. And they got depth at the running back position. So you have to respect those guys. You know what I'm saying? So, the offensive line is solid too. It's not the greatest offensive line, but it's a solid offensive line. They remind me of our offensive line. Solid, but not great. You know what I'm saying? So they get the job done. What we have to do is get out the Michael Penix, get them flustered, make things confusing for them. You know what I'm saying? Make them hold the ball a little bit so our pass rush can get there. Blitz them here and there, not too often, because any quarterback, he has a lot of college experience. He faced a lot of blitzes, so he'll be prepared. He just needs, once he identifies where they are coming from, he'll be able to adjust. So you want to have timely blitzes. You don't want to blitz him all the time. You know what I'm saying? He's going to make you pay. It's like any other quarterback can make you pay. If they the biggest thing in this game is going to be about adjustments. You know what I'm saying? Making adjustments. If they hitting us hard early with the run game, we're going to have to adjust to that. You know what I'm saying? They're going to do heavy play action because they got a young quarterback. He may even start rolling out, hitting the boot, hitting the RPOs, all that type of stuff. They're going to roll him out the pocket, all type of stuff. So we got to be prepared for all that. These are the things that you do with a young quarterback. So it shouldn't be a surprise of how they're going to, what they're going to try to do to the Washington defense with this young quarterback. It's going to be a heavy dose of Bijan Robinson, along with the other running back that backs him up. It's going to be a lot of play action fakes, you know what I'm saying, to keep him off balance, keep the defense off balance, and keep their eyes moving. So we want to make sure we contain him and keep him in the pocket. We want to keep that running game. We want to concentrate solely on the running game. If Michael Penix beat us with his arm, so be it. But I want to make him one-dimensional. I don't want him to rely on the running game as a balance. I don't want him utilizing that play action. I don't want him utilizing the RPOs and stuff like that. I want to make this guy strictly a passer. I want him to prove to me that he can pass the ball. Outside the numbers, inside the numbers, deep throws. See how accurate he is. Throwing in the middle of the field, throwing short throws, stuff like that. I want to test him out just to see where he's at. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I would play him. I'm going to take the things that make him comfortable away, and that's that running game. If they're well balanced, then I think they could do some damage against us. But if we make them one dimensional, you know what I'm saying, then we got a chance to really pull away from them with the lead. You know what I mean? That means they're gonna be punting a lot and they're gonna be kicking field goals. So that's what we want to keep them at. We want to keep them in that 17-point range. We want to go up there in that mid 20 to late 20 range. I see this thing probably 28-17. Or maybe even 31-14. That's where I see it. I think it's gonna be locked in a deadbolt. And at halftime. By halftime, I think it's gonna be something like 17-10, maybe 14-10, something like that. But that's when I think we're going to start pulling away because we always get the ball back at halftime. We win the toss, Dan Quinn's going to defer. So I think when we get the ball back after halftime, I think we're going to go down the field with a nice long drive and pretty much get the go-ahead touchdown to put this team away. Go up something like 21-10 or 24-10 or something like that, and then, just make it hard for them after that. Pin the defensive line, pin your ears back and just go get them. Make them hard. Make them try to throw mistakes. There's some interceptions. Bats and balls, tip it up in the air or something. You know what I'm saying? Get some turnovers. Try to strip Bijan Robinson. Anything. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see this thing being real close. I see us kind of like pulling away, either winning by 10 or 14 points. You know what I'm saying? I see the final score somewhere around, let's say 24-14, 28-17, 31-17, or 31-14, somewhere around there. I see us, beating this team, establishing ourselves in the second half. Like I said, it's going to be a dogfight in the first half. Both teams are going to try to figure themselves out. I think both teams are going to score on their opening drives. It could be 7-7 locked in. You know what I'm saying? Second quarter, I think we're going to, go score some more, probably a field goal or touchdown. You know what I'm saying? We stop them just before halftime. Maybe they go down there and get a field goal. But after halftime, that's when I think we're really going to establish ourselves with the run game and some RPOs by Jaden Daniels and just put them away after that. That's what I think that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to come on here and give my prediction of what I think the score would be and how the game is going to go and what we should do to neutralize the Atlanta Falcons. I just want to come over here and cover that. For the people who subscribed to my channel recently, I appreciate you guys. Nothing without you guys. If you like the video if the first time watching it, please hit the notification button, subscribe button, and share it. Then, man, I need this video. When y'all watch my content, please share it. You know what I'm saying? So we can get the many viewers as possible. Hit the notification button. That'll help me out. Help me out in the algorithm. I got 6,000 plus on my page. There shouldn't be no reason why I'm only getting under 100 views. It shouldn't be no reason at all. If you guys not getting your notification, please let me know in the comments section, so I can send this out to YouTube and let YouTube know, look, my people not getting their notifications. Let's get this thing up, man. Let's help me out. Hit that like button when you come on. Hit that like button. I need you guys. Appreciate you. I'm nothing without you. Peace.